Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to the 13th annual Open Your Heart event. I'm so glad you could be with us tonight. My name is Chris Adams. I'm the Executive Director with Stepping Stones, an impact organization that provides services to individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Our primary function is to help these individuals find pathways to independence and inclusion in their community. As an impact organization, we work very hard with these individuals, and events like Open Your Heart support our efforts to bring the programming that these individuals need so that they can get into their community. I'd like to start out by thanking our sponsors tonight, our presenting sponsor, the Convalescent Hospital for Children, and their continued support of this event. They have been a great supporter of us, and we truly appreciate it. I know this event feels a little different to me because Open Your Heart is probably my favorite event, and I enjoy it so much because of the format. The format is one that I get to come to the event and I get to enjoy a little bit of cocktail hour with folks, and then we have a dinner later on that people can enjoy some time with their friends and a little intimate setting. And so it's just one of my favorite events. Although it's different, I wanted to stress that we truly recognize and are grateful for the support that we get for this event, and it makes a big difference in the agency and the work that we can do. So I want to thank all of you who are here tonight for your generous support of the agency. We continue to operate under COVID restrictions, and those restrictions I'm beginning to see are being modified slightly, so I'm optimistic that we will be able to continue to operate our programs as they are defined and increase some of the numbers. I have looked at the camp information and data that's available, and it looks like we'll be able to increase our numbers this summer for both our day camp and our overnight staycations. So we're excited about the possibility of continuing to operate all three of our segments. Again, I want to thank you for your support for Open Your Heart. I truly look forward, as I said, this is one of my favorite events. I truly look forward to seeing everyone here at Eddie Merlot's next year in the in-person format that I know a lot of us desire and would like to see happen again. But at this time, I'd like to toss over to Eddie Merlot's Chef Adam to talk to you a little bit about the meals that he's prepared for you that you will be heating up in your house. And again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Have a great evening.
Hello everybody, my name is Adam Jaramillo. I'm the executive chef for Eddie Merlot's in Cincinnati, Ohio. Right here I'll be doing a demo for our food for our Stepping Stone event. First thing I will have going is going to be our cedar plank salmon right here. It's going to come on a chunk of wood. It's going to be already pre-grilled for us to enhance that extra flavor to our salmon. It is an Antarctic salmon coming from the south. Very cold fish, all right? First thing we're going to do is go ahead and season our salmon, a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll go ahead and get both sides, make sure we get all the flavor in there. Right here we have our Southern Comfort barbecue sauce. I will go ahead and drizzle that over our salmon. Get a nice good rub on that. And I will pop this straight into our oven. Our oven goes at 350. And we'll cook this for about anywhere from about 15 to anywhere almost 20 minutes. Next one I have for us is going to be our 7-ounce filet. We will go ahead and get our pan all nice and hot and ready to go. I recommend that you get your pan to a nice good heat and then turn it down to a good medium-high heat. It's going to ensure to get that good sear on top of your steak. What you want to do is go ahead and season your steak, obviously, both sides. All right. And then here I have some canola oil we will throw inside of our pan. And then we'll just make sure that is heated up and ready to go. While I already have this going, I did put one of our sides inside of the oven. That will also take about 15 to 20 minutes to make. Right here I do have our green beans, and one will be our edible scalloped potatoes. Go ahead and throw our green beans in there. The green beans will take anywhere from about 10 to 15 minutes as well. A little bit shorter of a time than our potatoes, but I ensure that they will cook through. So right now we do have our pan almost to a smoking point. And that's what we're looking for right there, is that good sizzle. And what you want to do is don't shake it, don't move it, nothing like that. You want to let it sit there from anywhere from about 3 to 4 minutes, get that good sear, and then we'll flip it over, give it one more good sear, and then after that we can pop it in the oven. If you like your steak rare, I recommend not even popping it in the oven. Just give it those good sears like that. Let it rest for about 5 minutes. If you're looking for mid-rare, I would say go ahead and throw it in your oven for an additional 8 minutes is what we're looking for. And that right there is what we're looking for, a nice golden brown crust. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that other side all nice and seared up, and then we'll pop this into the oven. I like my steak personally medium rare. It's up to you, but like I said, I'll probably leave mine in the oven no more than 5 or 6 minutes before I start chowing down. Okay, after we waited our 10 to 15 minutes, let's go ahead and pull our items out the oven. So right here will first be our steak, which we will let rest. I would say you always want to let your steak rest for about 5 minutes. What it's going to do is ensure that all those juices stay kind of trapped inside. So right here is our seeded plank salmon. Oops. And then also our two sides, one being green beans, and then the other more potatoes. So what we're going to do with these potatoes, we will top them. A little bit of our breadcrumbs we have here, little breadcrumb and Parmesan mix right on top like that. So right here will be our green beans. The green beans I will go ahead and season with salt and pepper, and I will add a little bit of steak butter to them as well. If I can get it out, there we go. Kind of just let that marinate in there. All right, and then right here we do have our steak butter. I like to just place on top, let the heat of the steak kind of just melt the butter on top of your steak. It's no biggie. If it's not melted, the steak will do the job for you, all right? Then right here is our seeded plank salmon. I like to add a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on mine. Not necessary if you don't like. And then right here we have our roasted garlic aioli. If you wanted to sprinkle a little bit of that on top to give that extra flavor. Rosemary, chives, a little bit of lemon juice really enhances the salmon. And this is our dinner for Stepping Stones right here. Please enjoy it and have yourself a wonderful evening.
Hello, my name is Dina Taylor, and I am the chair of the 13th annual Open Your Heart event sponsoring Stepping Stones. Stepping Stones is a very, very special organization close to my heart. We have a son, he is 19, he has autism, and through the years, almost 2 decades, we have searched for a place that we could really feel comfortable sending him, knowing that he would get the support that he needed. From Luca's first day at the Step Up program at Stepping Stones, I immediately noticed a change in his overall demeanor. I think he had struggled with anxiety for some time, and we were looking for an environment that would kind of be fluid and move with him and his needs. And I think just having the ability to kind of go through a day where his schedule appealed to him, and the patience of the staff to work with me and find something that allowed him to just learn in a way that he learned was exceptional. And immediately I saw that this was a happier boy, and he is a happy young man. The smiles came back, his anxiety decreased, and it's just a testament to the dedication and patience of Stepping Stones as a whole, and so grateful to have this place in our community. As Chris mentioned, I'd like to express our sincere gratitude for the Convalescent Hospital for Children for serving as our presenting sponsor. Julie and John Richardson, Sugar Creek, and all of the other sponsors that you will see scrolling tonight. And of course, thanks to all the committee members and the host and hostesses for their leadership. And I'd also like to thank our raffle donors, Montgomery Cyclery, Perfect Solutions AV, Deb Cayley, and Sam Scoggins, and the participants at Stepping Stones. Speaking of the raffle, that's one of 3 ways you can support Stepping Stones tonight. Others include visiting oyh.givesmart.com to purchase tickets for one of 4 fabulous prizes, including $1,000 in restaurant gift cards, 4-room Sonos sound system with installation, a quilt made by the Stepping Stones adult participants, $1,000 Montgomery Cyclery gift card. Also at oyh.givesmart.com, you can also purchase a fabulous art kit that will be donated to Stepping Stones participants so that they'll have their own supplies to utilize. And you can make a great donation in any amount to Stepping Stones and their participants. However you may choose to support, we appreciate your consideration this evening. Enjoy the evening, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting Stepping Stones. Have a great night.
Hi, I'm Laura Stiller.
My name is Charlotte Stiller, and I'm 9.5. I made these binoculars at 7, since here they are, and they got cool stickers.
We started out going to the summer camp just a few days a week, and then every summer we've gradually increased. So the past few summers we've been going for 3 or 4 weeks, and this summer Charlotte's really excited, right? We're going for 6 weeks. Well, this year we've started at kids camp. We go to Saturday kids camp twice a month, and it's been wonderful for Charlotte. I think especially as kids get older, there's a lot fewer activities that kids with special needs can do, and it's been great for Charlotte. She gets to hang out with her friends and do stuff that typical kids get to do, and it's also been good for us as a family because I get to spend some time alone with our typical child who's 7 years old, and she, sometimes Charlotte takes up a lot of attention, and that's okay because she's wonderful, but it's nice to get some one-on-one time with your kids too.
And I'm in charge of my sister. I love to swim at Stepping Stones and do arts and crafts and eat lunch and play on the playground.
What's great about Stepping Stones is it's very integrated. Charlotte can go there and feel like a typical kid. So in the summer, she's swimming and fishing and doing nature activities. And during day camp, especially in the winter, when there really isn't a lot to do in a normal environment, she's still among friends. They're doing arts and crafts, they're playing soccer, all fun things like that. As a parent, I feel totally comfortable bringing my child to Stepping Stones. There's no other place in Cincinnati like this where you can drop your kid off and feel like you're perfectly comfortable, particularly when they have unique needs like Charlotte. Everybody has been warm and friendly. They've taken immense precautions during COVID-19. I have no concerns whatsoever, and we continue to send Charlotte there. If you're considering donating to Stepping Stones, I would highly encourage it. You know, we moved to Cincinnati 10, 11 years ago, and we don't have a lot of friends and family here. And so it's become sort of an outreach for us and a support system for us among sort of this world of kids with special needs. And it's been wonderful and a joy, and it's really impacted our family, and most of course Charlotte. But you know, there's few other things like it in Cincinnati, and it's definitely been huge for us.
Hey, it's Phil here. I'm here, one of the staff at Stepping Stones. And I'm going to talk about our studio art kit that's going to be available for the Open Your Heart fundraiser. We found that with the introduction of having individual art sets, it makes it easier for them to be able to keep the social distance, and this art kit makes a huge difference as far as being able to keep everybody safe. One thing that we've really found that is really awesome about having participants with having their own art kits to work with is they take a lot of pride in taking care of their items, because they found that, you know, they really want to make sure that their stuff stays good, and so they take better care of their materials and everything. Support a Stepping Stones participant by purchasing an art kit for only $100.